It's my life and it's now or never. I ain't gonna live forever. I just want to live while I'm alive. It's my life, my heart is like an open highway. As long as I did it my way, I just want to live while I'm alive. It's my life.
Hello everyone, I am MrFullCrumb, and welcome to a game I've been wanting to do for a bit, ever since I discovered it, which is Tunguska, the Visitation. Think about this being Stalker, except it's not in Chernobyl, it's in the Tunguska Zone. The Tunguska Exclusion Zone in this game is the site of the 1908 explosion, except this is set in the 1960s. So, start a new game. Here we go. New York City, 1985, editor's office. Let's enter. Okay. First name. So we're going to use my... my actual name is not Volkov, but it's a reference to Red Alert 1. And we're going to do Volkov, last name Crumb, V-Crumb. Do athletic. Do athletic. So this will help. It's Army veteran. Construction worker, farmer starts with... Yeah, this one is important. Arms dealer, field nurse. By the way, this is really good. Drug cartel. Burglar. Journalist. We're gonna go with journalist. Ooh, hold on, I like her. Skill perks rifle. But yeah. Just what? The anomalies of the zone, but at the same time you'll gain XP faster, ready to continue. Sure, let's do it! This is gonna be interesting. Okay. Can I... There we go. So, if I remember correctly... That... F... No music for you. A well-dressed woman in her late 30s, as the editor-in-chief of the Manhattan Weekly News, she tries to maintain an air of formality. Despite that, she wears her sense of humor on her sleeve. Yes? I believe you wanted to see me, ma'am? Ah, right, you must be here for the appointment. If I may, how long have you been a journalist for the Manhattan Weekly? 5 years already. My word, I haven't heard of many journalists staying with a paper for more than 3. A rare breed indeed. You know, we always love when good folks stay with us longer, so I want to make you a role model for the other reporters. And yes, that means promotion is coming your way. Yes, promotion. Of course, you see, we used to be one of the biggest papers in Manhattan until those newcomers with fancy names started chipping away at our market. Those Bugles, Times, Journal, or whatever, they've got nothing. You'd be surprised to see even one accurate report out of 10 articles they publish. Why wouldn't they report news accurately? That's what we set out to do. Because readers change. Now they only care about scandals, inside stories, conspiracies, and such. To get their attention, those newspapers would write anything. One day, I just know it, one day people will get sick of them and call them out. Yes, that's unfortunate. I'm sure our readers are better educated than the scandal seekers. Then we need to give our readers something big to win them back. Look, I've got a lead for a nice story, and I just know that they'll love it. News lead? Alright, have you heard of Tunguska? You're talking about the place in Russia that had a huge explosion in 1908? Why, you are a walking encyclopedia. Very good. It's been almost a century since the Tunguska event happened, and we all have almost forgotten about it, besides some rumors about the Soviet government running a mining operation there in the 50s. But recently I heard that a lot of people are going back there. Why are people going back there? I'm sure the trees had grown back and it would seem like nothing had happened. Not just going back for fun. A friend of mine just quit his job at the bank last month and left for Tunguska. He said he went treasure hunting. Like you said, Tunguska is just a bunch of trees. What treasure can you find there? But he said some people brought back some weird medicines that can treat all sorts of problems and got filthy rich from selling them. Sounds like snake oil to me. Me too, but I think it's worth an investigation. If it's really snake oil, people should know about it at least. But if it's not, just imagine what a hit story this would be. We would be the first paper with the scoop. So you want me to go to Tunguska and find out what's going on? Precisely. We will start a month-long series report on this topic as soon as you get there. And for you, young journalist, if you take this job, I'm promoting you to senior reporter right now. Okay, so USSR. What about it? How do you feel about the USSR? I see photos of Yeltsin and Gorbachev on your wall. Are you a fan of them? I've been studying the USSR for almost a decade. Their politics, social structure, their art and architecture, coexistence with Eastern Orthodoxy, and so on. It's just fascinating to watch how a Marxist regime was built from the ground up with no prior experience or role models to follow. I'm not a communist, and nor am I qualified to judge anyone, so if you say I'm a fan, then I'm a fan of history. Can you tell me something interesting about their history? Well, let me think. I read that in East Russia there was a brief period with a new denomination of Russian Orthodox. They took the original cross and removed the slanted bottom beam, believing that the pain endured by Christ was disparaged by having the foot rest on the cross. Okay. Relationships. Do you have a boyfriend? Yes, I've been seeing a Russian gentleman named Natya. Natya who? Natya business! Relationships. Nothing. Never mind. End topic. Tunguska job. What about the job? Tunguska is a long way from New York. How do I get there? My associate is waiting outside. When you leave my office, he will get you settled. Basically, you first fly to Beijing, take the bus to Ulaanbaatar, Mongolia, and one of my contacts will be there to smuggle you across the border to the USSR. Why do I need to go through Mongolia? As an American, your traveling will be heavily restricted and monitored by the USSR. They know that you're on their turf. That's why you have to sneak your way in. I'm ready. Good. Once you go across the border to the USSR, get a car and go to a village in Tunguska called Zernskaya. When you get there, look for a man they call Razor. That's the information my friend gave me, and I can't count on it 100%. You have to improvise and find your way around. Good luck. Oh, by the way, before you go, there are some supplies in my cabinet. Just take whatever you need. Remember to call me. Who's Razor? I don't know much about him, besides that he's in charge, according to my friend. What you want to do is pretend to be some guy looking to get rich, so just work for him and look for opportunities to expand your reach. Interview as many people as you can, just like what you do every day. But remember, you'll be undercover, so let go all that journalism ethics bull and get your hands dirty. Now, for the first story of the series, I have a specific scoop for you to work on. This first scoop for me to investigate. My bank friend named Brian once called me and mentioned a rumor he heard. There was a man in Zernskaya whose skin turned all blue. He said the locals locked him up, saying that he was no longer human. That was all he could tell me. I want you to find that blue man, learn more about him, and report back to me. Imagine the title of our first article, Mysterious Mutations in Deep Siberia. Instant sensation. So, that's your first job. Good luck and have a wonderful trip. Goodbye. Chief Editor McCarthy assigned me an investigative job. I'm going to sneak into the USSR, something I've never imagined doing. My final destination is Tunguska, the place where the famous Tunguska Explosion event happened. The chief editor has a lead on a story about strange stuff being smuggled out of the region by treasure hunters like her friend who quit his lucrative banker job. The editor promised me a promotion for this job as well as a cash reward for each story and provide her via telephone. Once I get to Tunguska, I must find a man named Razor, pretend to be a treasure seeker looking for jobs, and figure out the rest myself. Of course, I must also find a phone to call the editor. The first scoop I must look into is a rumor about a man in Zernskaya whose skin turned blue. I've heard about people with the genetic disorder who were born blue skin but turning blue. That is strange. I should ask around when I get there. Alright. I think I have everything I need. Yeah, I got the... Hold on. Let's... What? Oh. Okay, I didn't even... Let's put that in quick bar. Here we go. You're given a week to prepare for your departure to USSR. Pack your bags. Pan Am Flight 108 is boarding and is en route to Beijing, China. Board flight. You rode the bus from Beijing to Ulaanbaatar, Mongolia, where its contact has been waiting for you. Let's meet the contact. The contact attempted to smuggle you across the border to the USSR, but you were caught by a border patrol guard. You are offered a chance to surrender your money to get through, but you can also choose to fight them to keep your money. Let's fight. Yeah. And we're loading. Gonna eat some cheese. Okay. Game. Okay. Tier 5, yeah, rocks. Oh. Okay.
Кто там?
Come on, and throw. Didn't mean to hit the wall. And okay, there we go. Come on. Okay. That was a tree.
Сейчас мы тебя на кол посадим.
And this is why. No. I am not going to give up. It's on my money.
Ты это слышала?
Okay. Are you gonna go investigate? We're gonna quick save.
Ищем его! Ищем!
Okay. Okay, here we go. I need to use. So I can't run around. Grab some ammo. What's it? Oh, Altus. Okay. Controls. Camera mode, no. X. Okay. Oh boy. Oh. Okay. Game, I'm literally trying to go through the door. Call. Okay. Alright. There we go. Now I can actually loot freely. Okay, cool. There we go. Now we'll go for the last one. Beautiful. Let's just double check. Okay, so we got all that. Okay, let's... Okay. And there we are. There we go. Time to go to Tunguska. Took the contact's car and made your way to Zernskaya, a village on the outskirts of Tunguska. Exit car. Here we go. And let's grab a can. Alright. Here we go. Okay. Holster weapon. Guns. Scouting items. Cool. Not Tunguska. It's not a place of vacation, that's for sure. Razor? He's your chief security. You'll find him near the campfire. Blue man. That poor fellow. Doesn't seem to have much time left. Goodbye. Oleshka Kopchenko. Hey, what are you? What's these? Kalashnikov. Goodbye. Guten Tag. What brings you here? Interview. I'm from West Germany. I was an electronics engineer, but I was sick of my job making talking doors. So I came here, and I hope my skills can earn me a place to stay. Okay, about Tunguska. Fascinating place. Although I'm just a toy maker, I also enjoy tinkering with the human body. I mean, especially the brain. Yesterday, someone gave me a piece of ghoul brain, still nice and fresh, and I plan to do some experiment with it in my lab. They are a bit irradiated though, so I must be careful. Why is it irradiated? Beats me. I'm guessing it's because of the plutonium mines. A lot of the radioactive materials got shipped out of Tunguska back then, so I'm not surprised. Plutonium mines? What happened to the plutonium mines? Ah, how would I know? I'm just a German. You should ask a Russian. The old school ones, you know. Those who still listen to L'International. Alright, goodbye. You look important. That looks important. Razor. What do you want? You must be What do you want? You must be Razor. I'm new here in the zone. My friend told me you can help me find some work and get things started with the business here. Oh wow, another American's trying to get himself killed. Listen, a lot of people know me in this world, and I'm not ready to get leashed off by all their friends. If you want to do some work, Dr. Sidor is the one to talk to. But before you do that, I have to make sure you're not just some fraud, trying to waste his time. I've got some rat problem in the old mill. So if you want to prove your value, you can clean it up for me. Where's your mill? Go to the east end of the village and follow the trail. This place. The Tunguska Exclusion Zone. I don't like it here, but at least I can drink all the vodka I want. Exclusion Zone. Why is it called an exclusion zone? The military has cordoned out this area for decades due to hazardous chemical leak. but the USSR is in way too much trouble right now to put up any meaningful barrier against us. In topic. About Tunguska. Before I worked for Dr. Sidor, I used to wander around in Zone, plinking at long goal for blood. I once ran into a bunker of some sort. The main gate was locked, but I saw weird writings on the outside wall. Weird writing? Do you remember what it looked like? Well, I copied it down on a piece of paper. When Epstein came around, I showed it to him, and he said it looked like Japanese or Chinese, but I wasn't sure because my drawing sucked. Epstein. Who's Epstein? The German feller who lives in the small house opposite to the village sailor. I've already met him. Interview. They call me Razor. I work for Dr. Sidor to make sure his guards operate smoothly. Why does he need guards? This is the Tunguska Exclusion Zone. There is no law, no police, no government. This is the wild west of Russia. And you say you don't need guards. Why is it an exclusion zone? Our military is cutting out this area for tickets to hazardous chemical leak. And guide. I can't talk you anymore right now. Okay, cool. Goodbye. Okay. Matt Razor is a much welcome character. He told me to take care of a rat problem in the old mill to prove my value. If I want to take on some jobs from Dr. Sidor, to get to the old mill, I should, in his words, go to the east end of the village and follow the trail. I shall check out the cellars, see if there are any weapons I can use. Okay. Let's break these. Hey, Artyom! Are you here to see me? Could you please spend me some food? Why are you locked up? They're not giving you any food? I got sick from the visitation, and I'm dying. They locked me up for quarantine, but that stingy old man Sidor only gave me a pile of potatoes. I don't have much longer to live. I really want to taste some real food before I die. If you can bring me a lavash, a roast raven, I'd be content. Cooking. Lavash and roasted raven, this doesn't sound familiar to me. How do I cook them? First, you'll need to get the recipe. Dr. Sidor sells a Ghoul Hunter's Guide to the Zone, and there's the recipe written in it. The lavash is made of flour, and you can find some at the old mill. And remember, there are some ravens flying around the mill house too, so you can hunt them for the meat while you are there. You can cook both the raven and the lavash using the grill over the campfire, or if you need firewood, there are plenty in the woodpile near the campfire. Raven hunting. Be patient. Wait for them to fly towards you and then shoot. If you don't want to waste ammo, you can use the training rounds. In topic. Interview. I'm Artyom. You probably should stay away from me because I'm infected. You should leave this ugly, deformed, dying man alone for his end. What made you look like this? A month ago, I was caught in the middle of the visitation. I was working at the farm when it came. It was so fast, and I didn't have time to find an underground shelter. So I ducked under the broken roof of the barn house. But it wasn't enough protection, and I started to feel sick. It got worse each day, and my skin turned blue. Okay. What's this visitation? It's like a storm of some sort. Sometimes there's weird lightning, you know, in a thunderstorm, you just see lightning and hear the thunder, right? During a visitation, the lightning is blood red. And it shakes everything like baby's rattle. When it comes, you'll need to hide right away. Where shall I hide when a visitation comes? The safest place is on the ground. If you can't find it, you can try hiding inside the house. But it'll still hurt you. If you're stuck in the wide open, you'll end up like me. I'm slowly turning into a ghoul. You said you were dying? Why are you dying? Oh. Goodbye. Alright. I learned about the Visitation from Artyom. It was like a malicious thunderstorm which can cause you to mutate into a ghoul, like he did when he was caught in the middle of it. The best place to hide from Visitation is underground, though hiding inside a house may help as well, but there may be unknown side effects. Ginger beer. Okay. Okay, those are regular rounds. Okay, so I'm gonna go. Up we go. Do. It's my life. It's an hour. Okay, Sidor, I'd like to talk with you. Yo, boss, I've got a problem for you. There, what can I do you for? Interview. I'm Dr. Mikolov, or Dr. Sidor if you want. I was trained as a doctor, but I'm more of a businessman. As such, I hate adventures. Now, adventure and risk-taking are totally different things. I take risks, which is why I'm here in this godforsaken place. My son, on the other hand, is completely the opposite. Your son? Where is your son? He lives in Kiev. I will pronounce it the actual Ukrainian way, so it's Kiev. So in regards to it, Kiev is the Russian spelling of it, and we're going to use the Ukrainian version, which is Kiev. I think it's what, K-Y-I-V? Anglicized? He wanted to come here with me, but I didn't let him. He's a man of hot-headed adventures, and he'll get himself killed here. I think I would get along with him well with him. I'm an adventuring type too. Oh, I wouldn't count on that. He is kinda pushy sometimes, and all he thinks about is how to sell you things. After all, he owns a little thrift store in Kiev. He says if you can't complete your shopping list, no one in Kiev can. Oh, and he loves chicken legs. Always has to have one to chomp on. Don't think you want to shake his greasy hand. Is your son friggin' Sidoro? Your son is Sidorovich. Your son is literally Sidorovich from Shadow of Chernobyl. My god. And topic. Artyom. The fellow in the cellar? I don't know that he's even here. He had the look of the job become a civil engineer, worked on Moscow's public transportation, I heard. Why bother coming to this godforsaken place? Well, now you learned this lesson, but too late. Locker. What about them? May I have a locker to start my stuff? Sure, here's the key to one of the lockers on your left. If you lose the key, just come to me and I'll replace it for you. Enjoy! About Tunguska. Well, what do I know about Tunguska? I'm just here to run a vodka plus alcohol business. Besides that, I'm also the rookie trainer, so a lot of them do come back from time to time. And tell me stories. If they can come back in one piece, that is. What interesting stories have you heard? Here's some for your entertainment. One of the most original ghoul hunters is still alive. I don't know his name, but I heard that he went here to look for a cure for his, you know, manhood. You mean not being able to get up? Right, and I heard it succeeded. Maybe you'll figure it out too. If you do, remember to bring me one. Just kidding. My manhood is well and fine. Okay, demand. I can always use some ammo and grenades, but I'll pay a million for serum, which since I got lots of clients looking for those. Who are these clients? Okay, goodbye. Okay.
Чему вновь тренировка? Опять, пацаны! Пошли с нами, оленищами!
Okay. Grab that. Grab that. Okay, so. Let's reload. Okay. And there we go. So we'll go to skills. And I end up using these a lot more, but let's look at all these we can choose. So we're going to go medicine. And we'll get that. So drunkenness duration, and I want to do a rifle. And explosives, I really want to get that because I'm going to use a lot of grenades. Here's we get our first ghoul's blood. Here we go. Alright, so grab the wolf's heart or wolf's gallstone. Grab skull caps. Kill the wolves. Training rounds. Okay, so we'll swap that out. Filter. Okay. So I just have to wait for a raven to land on that. Come on. Come on. There we go. Okay, that shouldn't have worked. Okay, we're gonna go over here, we're gonna grab. There we go. Still don't know what raven feathers are for, but get rid of that. Dark interior. Freaking bird. Go. Although I saw ginseng, so I got ginseng seed. Okay, here we go. So we're gonna go have a chat with Razor. Rat problem. Got the job done. Whoever remembers now, luck gauge. Goodbye. Alright, here we go. I heard the zone is a place for a man to get rich. So apparently it doesn't change for if you're a man or a woman. There are many ways to make money in the zone. If you want to play it safe, you can just work for me. No fighting, no bleeding, just honest sweat day in and day out. If you want to risk your life for the big bucks, then you have to be a hunter. By which I don't think you're ready yet, judging by how groomed and put up you look. What are you, a journalist? About that. I don't care. If you're determined to stay in Tunguska and become a hunter, you can first do some work for me and we'll go from there. Deal? Work. I like you already. I got 3 jobs, needs to be done, no one really knows the bulls to the union. I can't stay in research because I cheer my guards, and let's just be clear, these jobs are going to get you killed. But to get these jobs done for me, I'll tell you how to become a man of this zone. What do you think? Sure, let's do it. There's a barn which you use to grow potatoes. We hate eating potatoes, we use them to produce alcohol. Good. See, alcohol is a man trade. The mutant hunter eggheads play a lot of dough for it, and that's how we've been surviving. But recently, a bunch of assholes who called themselves legionnaires raided our farm and took it for themselves, along with all the distillers, and that puts us in some deep shit. I see, you need me to go take it back for you, right? Exactly, go kill all the legionnaires, sons of bitches, in the barn. But if you can, fix the irrigator for us and I'll give you a bonus. Irrigator is fed by the water tower, so you must make sure it's filled with water and then just turn on the valve. To get to the barn, head south towards the main road west of the village and go south. Now grab your gun. Sorry. Okay. So I'm gonna grab that. And we'll trade. Close. Okay. Barn, so we have to head west of the village. First things first, we're going to use the payphone. Call Mary. We do not offer call to party collection. You must pay 100 rubles in advance, except here you go. Almost clicked the end topic, oops. Manhattan Weekly, this is Editor McCarthy speaking. I'm the journalist you sent to Tunguska. I got some news stories to submit news. Japanese writing. Yes, regarding Japanese writing. Very interested with discovering data. Dangerous on secret collaboration with Soviet and Japanese scientists in World War II. Now this is all proof. You know exactly what they were collaborating at all? I have no idea. I guess it's either atomic bomb or some biological weapon. I hope you can find more about this in Tunguska. Blue Man. Let's see here. Really, it must have been suck for him to go through this whatever disease. Sounds like we're going to have a lot of juicy stories to tell. Well done. You should definitely find out more about this visitation thing. But for my next article, I'm planning to write about how those mystery medicines are made. I think they call it a syrup. So why don't you make one yourself and then report back to me? End topic. I'm excited. Okay, hang up. And we should be sitting at 13:05. So we eat that. We'll eat that, and we are going... Grab that. We're going to find a place to sleep. Oh, cool. Okay. So I can't jump off there. Okay, so we gotta go in here, I think it is. Beds. Okay, so it's 4 hours. We'll rest. And it's nighttime. Nighttime, daytime. You need the bolts later. You need gasoline for something else. And we'll eat this. First things first, we need to use the Ghoul Hunter's Guide to the Zone. Set up the village unless struck do so. Try not to game food. They don't grow on trees. Potatoes and wild birds are your best nutrition. Raven meat, vodka, spread with one motherwort leaves, and roast on grill over medium heat to make roasted raven. Which means we're gonna have to find motherwort. Which shouldn't be too hard. But the thing to find is Lavage, so there's razors, so we go here. Go left. First, we're going to remove the training rounds so we can actually use stuff. We don't need you. There we go. Boom. Alright, so that explosive. Okay. There we go. Okay, so we'll go here, skills. Jeez. Okay, you really do just get more. Jeez. Okay. There we go. I need to find a key for the store. Okay. Okay. So first things first. Go over here. I'll take all the fuel there. So we gotta do this first, because it nets us extra experience. So we come over here. And we go into this little cabin here. And pour 5 liters in. Serum SR1, restore stamina. Really? Okay, cool. So we got that. So now we can go over and we can turn it on. Now, there we go. Yes? Cedar from Tunguska. You don't look like out on the boat like ours. Why are you looking for him? I suggest you stay out of this mess. You might not know the whole story between us. That's the whole story. This whole area called Tunguska used to be a prosperous hub for all mutant hunters. The elite here obtained serums and ingredients prepared their next adventures into the heart of the zone. All under our hospitality. We are the Legionnaires, and as sure you heard, we are known for providing warm beds, hot meals, like a feeling of being at home to all the hunters. Sidora was the doctor in our clinic. We paid him well, but this man was nothing but a dirty cutthroat. Did you kill your clients? Worse than that, one day he figured out that alcohol was a hot commodity because needed for producing serum, so he secretly distilled alcohol using our food supply. He made a bunch of money. A wicked man with a lot of money. What do you think he would do? Go on. So, Sidor raised an army of his own, and he staged mutiny, killed our leader Borovsky, took all our money, and kicked us out of Zarnskaya. It took us a lot of sweat, blood, and lives. There came the train station in the potato farm. Interview? Me, I've had about nothing, son. If I hadn't lost everything to that scumbag Sidor, I'd already be home with my wife and kids by now, living a comfortable life. Sidor, cutthroat, continue in topic. Peace. Okay. Task. Journal. Wait, what? Okay, apparently... Cool. What's going on? I feel like there are parts... Bad guys with big guns. Nobody attacked me! They're supposed to attack me. That's the funny thing. But I'm going to talk about Cedar. Okay, keep my eye on that. Put this here. There we go. Wait, is over here. Come on, stop being Eurojank on me. Cedar, we have a problem. Potato farm. Let's... Wait. Huh? No, we run a customer's trust deal. For the PSL month's Legion has held the science station only as certain skies through the sewers on the church. This is gonna be near for a while. The holiday got all around the ghouls. What are these ghouls? Yeah, humans are the first tiny mutation that are heading into Tunguska Syndrome. They aren't too dangerous individually, but many of them gang up on you in a tight space is certain death. You clear the ghouls so we can use the underground sewer to try and work it out. By the way, talk to Harry Epstein before you leave. He lives in that L-shaped hill. You're routine in some help with some science project. Lock gate. 20 million rubles. God, church ghouls. Task completed. Nope. Goodbye. So... Why did... Hold on. Okay, put that in there. So good. Potato, put that in there. Don't need rifle ammo right now. That... That in there. Roast raven, lavash. Okay. That, lavash. There we go. Okay. Let's load this thing. Alrighty. So now we just gotta go. Hold on. Journal. Graveyard. Epstein. Yeah, I forgot. Oh, there you are. You wanted help? Yes, I appreciate your offer. I'm working on a device, a detector that can warn you before you step into a distortion. And my intention is simple. I just want to make some money selling it, to be honest. Interesting. Building this device is not easy, though I first need money to buy the components. I got help from the folks in Zenskaya. They each gave me some money, and in return, I'll give them the device for free. I call it crowdfunding, you see? So you need money from me? No, not money. This has been taken care of. I need data. Each distortion is different, and the detector must possess a set of parameters for each type of distortion to detect it. There used to be a man whom they called the priest. heard that he did some research on Visitations. Who's the priest? He was a legend, and there's so lot of stories about him. You can ask around the camp, and people will tell you all about him, but he has been seen or heard from since last year. I see. I don't know why they call him the priest, but I guess it's because he lived in the church. I believe he has some documents there of his study. If you could retrieve the documents for me, that will really help with... That will really help with my progress. Sure, I can do that for you. Topic. Okay, serum. Made a lot of progress on them, but they sound interesting. Save lives, make money, win-win, right? I really want to look into it, but you see, I'm no ghoul hunter. Just some clumsy egghead. So I'm no test subject. It would be nice if we had some ghouls in captivity. There is an infected man called Artyom locked up in the cellar. He's about to turning into a ghoul. Ah yes, I forgot about him. He makes a great test subject because his brain is in between human and ghoul state, which is very useful for finding out how the transition works. So the brain! What about his brain? I need you to get it for me. Go put him out of his misery and bring me the brain. Be careful, the brain must be intact for my research. Don't ruin it. What research are you doing with the brain? I'm making a serum that can temporarily protect you from the visitation. What exactly is this visitation? Well, nobody knows, really. But I've heard an interesting theory. There are beings in a higher dimension of this world, ones that somehow what connected to us so that we cannot cross over to. But when they go about their daily lives, the actions will sometimes cross our dimension to get all screwed up, and they don't even realize it. To them, we are like the ants. Now what do you mean by that? How are ants? It's like when you stop by the road and have a picnic. You find the perfect spot for your roadside picnic, but there's an ant pile and you stomped on it. To you it's just a slight annoyance, but to the ants, their world just got turned upside down. Well, this is what the theory says anyways. You can have your own opinion. Okay. Guten Tag, what brings you here? I'm leaving. When I ask sounds about serious, they need fresh muted brain. Okay. I have vodka. So if I want, I need lavage. But I need roasted raven. Okay, so we're gonna go over here. And we're gonna do roasted raven. And we got that. So we got the roasted raven. Skills. Hey, here we go. Yeah, now we're temporary effect serums. Alright, evaluation by slow rate while it's consuming stamina, and automatically removes Tunguska syndrome at slow rate while consuming stamina. Anyways. Off we go. What's hilarious to me is the fact that the quest bugged out, we didn't actually have to fight him. That shouldn't have happened. Okay, cool. Bootleggers. Wait. Hold on. Okay, discovery. Sergey, so Sergey's gone. Okay, okay, so this is one of the bugs. So they have. So if I go, this is why we have the debug menu. do this. Always walk. What is it? Backspace? Yeah, it is. Okay. So specifically, yeah, this is where things are not fun. So I have to tab out for a quick sec. So go to Community Hub. Community Hub. So this is one of the ones where, so the actual developer actually gave us access to the item list. So, yeah, Rotorist, you're awesome. So I need to... Okay. Okay, I need to find the key. Case, key. ZSK barn chest key. So, get ZSK. Shoot, what was it? ZSK barn chest key. And this is why, so I had to, because Sergey no longer exists, I have to get his key, which gives us our first serum. Okay, now we can drop that. So we'll range. There we are. Just find your first recipe. Cool. So because I didn't get to fight them, I lost out on a lot of experience. So that's the only issue. Anyways, we are going to head back to Zernoskaya. We're going to eat and we're going to sleep so we can save. It's my life, it's now or never. I ain't going to live forever. So we gotta go. Yes. So, we'll use, and now we're saved. Hello, my peeps and toasties. Thank you so much for watching my content. Seriously, it means the world to me. Anyways, just to point out a few things, if you're not subscribed already, why not hit that big red button right there and tag that notification bell if you want to keep seeing my content pop up more in your feed. I also have a Twitch link in the description below, as well as the second channel I upload to, the Grand Star Legion. Anyways, I also have a Patreon, which is open if you want to help support the channel. I don't make anything off of this, and anything to help pad it out would be fantastic. Anyways, thank you all so much. I'll see you next time. Screw doors, lad. We'll make our own. The KV2 is its perfect door opener. Also, a good old can opener as well.